For decades, he was an icon. A Grammy-winning R&B superstar whose music dominated the airwaves and filled dance floors. But beneath the veneer of fame and fortune lurked a horrifying truth, a pattern of systemic abuse, exploitation, and the silencing of countless victims. This is the story of R. Kelly, a seemingly untouchable figure whose reign of terror finally came crashing down, not just through the halls of justice, but through the unwavering courage of those he sought to control. This is the reckoning.
I've walked a road of mistakes and shame, left behind a trail of tears and pain.
The whispers began early. Rumors and hushed accusations that stretched back to the 1990s, painting a disturbing picture that often went ignored or dismissed due to the immense power and influence Sylvester Kelly wielded. Lawsuits were filed, investigations launched, but time and again, the machinery of justice seemed to falter, leaving a trail of shattered lives and emboldened impunity. The most notorious early legal battle culminated in 2008. R. Kelly stood trial on child pornography charges related to a leaked videotape. Despite what seemed like damning evidence, a jury delivered a stunning acquittal on all counts. This verdict became a symbol of the systemic failures that allowed Kelly's alleged abuse to continue unchecked for so long. Many believe his celebrity status, financial resources, and a climate that often failed to believe victims of sexual abuse played a significant role in this outcome. A decade later, the landscape began to shift. The rise of the #MeToo movement in 2017 created a cultural reckoning, empowering survivors of sexual harassment and assault to speak out in unprecedented numbers. This seismic shift in public consciousness provided the crucial backdrop for the game changer, the January 2019 release of the Lifetime docuseries, Surviving R. Kelly. The docuseries was a watershed moment. It gave a powerful and harrowing platform to numerous women who detailed years of alleged physical, sexual, and psychological abuse at the hands of R. Kelly. Their testimonies were raw, emotional, and utterly compelling, painting a disturbing picture of a man who allegedly operated an elaborate system to groom, isolate, and control young women and girls. The public reaction was immediate and intense. The series reignited investigations that had long gone cold and galvanized a new wave of activism. The renewed public pressure and the powerful testimonies presented in Surviving R. Kelly did not go unnoticed by law enforcement. In July 2019, R. Kelly was arrested on federal sex crime charges in both Chicago and New York. This marked a significant escalation, as federal charges often carry more severe penalties and allow for the prosecution of crimes that cross state lines, addressing the long-standing allegations of transporting victims for illegal sexual activity. The federal trial in Brooklyn, New York, in 2021 was the culmination of decades of accusations. The prosecution built a meticulous case, relying on the brave and often heart-wrenching testimonies of over a dozen survivors and witnesses. These women, referred to as Jane Does in court, faced their alleged abuser and recounted years of horrific abuse, detailing a world of manipulation, control, and sexual violence. Their courage in speaking truth to power, often reliving traumatic experiences, was the cornerstone of the prosecution's success. Key witnesses, including Geronda Pace, who had also appeared in the documentary, provided crucial corroborating testimony. The trial also delved into the early days of Kelly's alleged abuse, including the illegal marriage to Aaliyah. Testimony revealed how a bribe was allegedly used to obtain a fake ID, highlighting the early pattern of exploitation and disregard for the law that characterized his behavior. Former employees and associates further corroborated the victims' accounts, painting a picture of a culture of abuse facilitated by Kelly's inner circle. After weeks of harrowing testimony and legal arguments, the moment of truth arrived. In September 2021, a federal jury in Brooklyn delivered a resounding verdict, guilty on all 9 counts of racketeering and 8 counts of violating the Mann Act. The racketeering conviction was particularly significant, as it recognized Kelly's actions as part of a criminal enterprise spanning decades, not isolated incidents of abuse. The legal battles were not over. In August 2022, R. Kelly faced a separate federal trial in Chicago, this time on charges of child pornography and enticing a minor. While he was acquitted on charges related to allegedly fixing his 2008 trial, he was convicted on the child pornography and enticement counts, further solidifying his accountability for the horrific crimes he committed against children. The sentencing phases in both New York and Chicago brought a sense of closure, though the scars of Kelly's abuse will undoubtedly remain with his victims for life. In June 2022, he was sentenced to 30 years in federal prison in New York. During the emotional sentencing hearing, survivors had the opportunity to directly address Kelly, their powerful impact statement serving as a final, defiant act of reclaiming their voices and their power. In February 2023, he received an additional 20-year sentence in Chicago, largely to run concurrently, resulting in a total of 31 years behind bars.
We need some justice. My life is fine justice, and I wanna ring bells in public. No town crowd, but I add the flame to the fire. I add the flame to the fire. I add the flame to the fire.
The conviction and sentencing of R. Kelly mark a significant victory for survivors and a testament to their unwavering resilience. It also highlights the crucial role of investigative journalism, particularly the Surviving R. Kelly documentary, in bringing long-hidden truths to light and galvanizing public opinion and law enforcement action. However, this case also underscores the systemic failures that allowed Kelly's abuse to persist for decades, raising critical questions about how our society responds to allegations of sexual violence, particularly when they involve powerful figures. The fight is far from over. Many survivors are still on their healing journeys, and the broader societal issues that allowed R. Kelly's abuse to continue, including the silencing of victims, the idolization of celebrity, and the lack of adequate support systems for survivors, still need to be addressed. The R. Kelly case serves as a powerful reminder that believing victims, amplifying their voices, and holding perpetrators accountable are crucial steps towards creating a safer and more just world.
I've walked a road of mistakes and shame, left behind a trail of tears and pain. The man I was, I can't defend, But I pray this isn't where my story ends. I've hurt the hearts I should have held. I lost myself.
The fall of R.Kelly is a story of long-overdue justice, achieved through the immense courage of survivors and the unwavering dedication of those who refuse to let their voices be silenced.
I've walked a road of mistakes and shame, left behind the trail of tears and pain. The man I was, I can't defend, but I pray this isn't where my story ends. I've hurt the hearts I should have held. I lost myself, and I can't escape the guilt. Please forgive me for the things I've done, for the battles lost, the hearts I've spun. I'm on my knees, I'm calling out to those I've hurt, to those in doubt. Please forgive me, I'm begging you. I'll spend my life making it right, it's true. I see the faces I let down, the silent cries, the heavy frowns. I built my life on.
This is a victory for every survivor who has ever been silenced, a testament to the power of truth and the enduring strength of the human spirit. To stay informed on other crucial stories of justice and accountability, be sure to subscribe to Truth in Shadows. Like this video to support our commitment to uncovering the truth, share it to amplify the voices of survivors, and comment below with your thoughts on this landmark case and the ongoing fight against sexual abuse.